From World of Warcraft, actually. It's called the gooey spider cake.
Ooh, I feel like that could be actually good.
Right, I have all these, basically like they're cooking recipes that are in video games. So, you know, when you're playing just a random game and they make something, like on The Sims, they make things all the time. But I found like some weird recipes. So the first one is it's in Stardew Valley. It's called the Survival Burger. Can you guess what ingredients would be in a survival burger?
Survival burger.
It's giving me like, do you ever had like a struggle meal?
Mm-hmm.
Like my struggle meal was crumpets.
Okay.
At uni, I can't really cook. So
I'm not gonna lie, my thing just toast, man. But I love toast.
I love toast with loads of butter.
With hella butter.
And you've got to be able to like suck the butter.
Yeah. It has to almost be dripping butter. Facts. Yeah, that's my struggle. Like, I'll just have the loaf. If it gets really bad, I'll just like bring the loaf to the table and try and plug in the toaster close by. If there's a TV screen, outlet, plate, I'll just keep on just banging two toast in there. Keep them
Would
going.
You eat a whole loaf of bread?
100%.
Really?
At like 75% of the loaf in one sitting, I can definitely do.
My favourite part is the crust, like the end piece of the bread.
The backs.
If you toast that and put butter on it, because it's like cupping all the butter.
Yeah, it's a cup. Yeah, the butter ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
But I also feel like those are just best for sandwiches, because I feel like it almost makes it like a what's it called, a bap or bape? Bap.
A bap.
Yeah.
Like I know what you mean.
It almost makes, because it like closes everything in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it just has all the wonderful treats and delights in the middle.
But if it's a struggle meal, it's just gonna be butter. You
Yeah,
know, when I was younger, because I'm actually a fussy eater, my mum would bake packed lunches, and I would just have bread and butter. Like I would have no filling.
Really?
At all. I'd just have bread roll and salt and vinegar crisps and a fruit winder.
See, I don't know, like, I don't know how to react, because I feel bad, because I'm like...
No, but now I will eat different things.
Only bread and butter.
It
That
tasted
sounded
good.
like punishment.
I loved it, though.
Okay.
Now I'll just have cheese.
Just cheese?
Cheese, yeah. I might put tomato in it now. I've started liking tomato recently. I never liked it before.
But what kind of tomato? Because I feel like it depends.
I
Cherry
like
tomatoes,
the little cute
cherry
ones.
Cherry
the ones that... I don't know, they're like more oval shaped. They're not round.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
And they
about.
have the orange. They have orange and
They
yellow
have orange
in them
ones.
as well.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I like the small ones, but they're more like for salads and stuff. If I'm doing sandwiches, it's got to be... Do you know what I mean? It's got to be
For the big one.
the proper joints. But they have to be sliced properly. But, sorry, I digress.
Oh, well, the survival burger.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like,
I mean, you're never going to guess it because it's like really
well,
abstract. It's bread. It's got eggplant in it, which is aubergine, which we call aubergine. And then a cave carrot, whatever a cave carrot is. But that basically is
would have never
carrots and aubergine in bread.
That is a punishment. There's definitely survival too.
Sounds really not nice.
Yeah, it's not it.
The next one is from World of Warcraft, actually. It's called the gooey spider cake.
Ooh, I feel like that could be actually good.
I mean, there's a photo because someone's recreated it in real life and it just looks like mush. But in the game anyway, it's got spiders in it. But a chef had recreated it and they used crab instead of spiders.
Crab.
I mean, I don't know. I would never eat crab cake anyway.
Never. I mean,
some people like crabs.
No. The crab cakes though, like those are good. But then, like, what
it could be like a crab cake then. This. Yeah,
but I'm thinking, what are we talking? Is it savory? Is it sweet? Do you know what I'm saying?
It looks like a mixture, to be honest.
Oh, I'm not one of them people. Like, I like what I like in it, and I like to keep it separate and organized.
Mm-hmm. There's another one from the Elder Scrolls called Crunchy Spider Skewer. Which
I feel like I could have tried that in Japan. Like, they had like certain food markets where you could eat like scorpions, spiders.
Did you try scorpion?
Absolutely not. But I only didn't try it because I didn't come across it. But like, I was researching all this stuff when I was there.
But would you have tried it if it was
Would
there?
I have tried it? If it was one of those things where basically if I was a bit drunk in it, I might give it a shot. But
yeah.
no.
I tried snails in Paris a few weeks ago. It was all right. But you know why it was okay? Because it's covered in garlic butter and I love garlic bread. So when I first tried the snail, it tasted of garlic bread. And then when the realization hit, that it was a snail, I didn't like it anymore.
Nah. I've tried the French snails, and do you know why I'm unimpressed? Because in Nigeria, like, so basically, yeah, I've got a Nigerian background, and I ate snails when I was growing up, because they make snails, but the way we make snails is very different.
Okay.
So it's almost, it tastes completely different. Like, you wouldn't know it was a snail until someone told you. But then,
What flavourings do you use over there then? Because obviously that's just garlic butter. And
it would taste like, have you ever tried like suya meat? Or do you know what that is?
I've not tried it, no.
It's, what can I don't know, like, what, it'll just be like a little bit spicy, good salt kind of seasoning or whatnot.
So you wouldn't know it's a snail then?
You would not know it's a snail, because the texture changes.
That's
the way
the key
cook
thing,
it.
yeah.
That's the big thing, because it almost has like a tougher texture the way we make it. But then I feel like in France it's still like a little bit.
It was quite tough to chew into, but yeah. I think once the garlic butter taste had gone and the snail,
I felt like it tasted grainy. It tasted like there was sand in it when I tried it.
Yes.
Thank you. It tastes like there was sand in it, and like textures. I'm big on textures of stuff.
Yeah, same.
Like if I don't really like the texture,
I ate crickets once, dried crickets.
Crickets, what was that like?
Well, that's become a snack. Apparently, they're really high in protein. So I've got it. You can buy it from a supermarket, and it literally tasted of sawdust.
Really?
Yeah, it was because it's obviously like a dried cricket, and you bite in the shells there. But
okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's not for me.
But you could buy it in shops, as in where?
You could, I think you could buy them in Sainsbury's now.
Oh, really?
I don't know if it was like one of those things that was popular for a year and then people stopped eating it.
Sainsbury's really trying to press. After that little rat fiasco, they had.
Do you remember when the horse meat was in the spaghetti?
Oh, they've had too much controversy, and when you're talking about a place that's supposed to be serving people food, it's like it's not the kind of stuff you want around.
It's true. My thing is though, like, no one knew it was horse meat with the beef, but you still ate it. Like, no one knew. They could have got away with it for longer.
Yeah,
it didn't really affect anyone's day. Like,
it's true.
Spaghetti bolognese.
If you look at it like that, it really don't change much. It's like, well, you've already ate half the horse bolognese.
It's true.
Or whatever.
My thing is though, with this crunchy spider skewer, why on earth this is it. They season it with spider eggs. Why on earth were you eating spider egg? Because what if you eat a spider egg and the spider hatches inside of your body, and now you've got a spider?
That's a strong miss for me then. Spider eggs. That's a mad thing. Oof.
I saw this video on TikTok, because my TikTok is basically like, this is so weird. I love watching people pop spots and stuff. Have you watched the Dr. Pimple Popper?
Man, put it this way. I don't know why, and I don't know what is entertaining about it, but I can find myself looking at a pimples
I find it
popping
really
page for
satisfying.
like 45 minutes.
Yeah, so my explore page is that.
And the thing is, I don't like it because my reaction, I'm always like, oh.
I love it.
And then I keep on looking. I'm like, look.
I like it because I like the knowledge knowing that it's out. Like,
yeah,
there's no more
I guess
spots.
that is what the...
There was the one though, the Dr. Pimple Popper. She was like, she had a bug in her ear, this girl.
I think I've seen that.
And they pulled the bug out, right? And it wasn't just like a tiny bug, it was a whole massive cockroach coming up. And it was alive, so like you could see the legs coming out of her ear. And I'm just like, how does that even happen? So my worst night, imagine you're just innocently sleeping and a spider crawls in your ear. And it was embarrassing bodies back in the day, and this kid had a spider that laid an egg, and it was one of those spiders with the long legs, so it's the tiny body, but the legs had grown in towards her brain, so she kept like getting like I don't know, like headaches and stuff because of the spider.
Because the spider tap dancing on her brain. Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, that is definitely, that's a fear of mine, slightly. Like,